This segment is being sponsored by Capital Sportsman. All right, ladies and gentlemen, pictures of the week are being brought to you by Flowers. We might as well say Deer Process because Garden Center's gone.
It's getting closer and closer.
I mean, there's hardly anything out there. They are getting the stainless steel tables and sharpening knives and getting ready for deer season. It is about 2 months away.
It is. It'll be here before we know it.
It'll be here before you know it. And so we're proud to say that Flowers Garden Center is out there at 4550 Eatons Creek Road. If you've never had your deer processed by Flowers,
you need some of them sausage sticks.
You've been eating third and fourth rated stuff because that is top rated stuff right there. Go by and check them out. Our first picture here. I gotta show this. Miss Helen sent this to us, and this is a fawn that showed up, and you're never gonna believe it, but at Hoppy's Bait Company. This is on the side wall of Hoppy's Bait Company, and that little fawn showed up, and if you'll notice, half its tail's missing. So it somehow, something got hold of his tail, the little white tips there, and it's got the brown at the top, but in the middle there it's missing. So hopefully it will be fine, and it didn't look too scared there. So great job there. Our next picture. Yeah, this is Billy Huffines. And Billy Huffines has got a 19-pound blue catfish that he caught out of Barren River Lake.
It's a pretty fish.
Pretty good eating right there, too.
That's some good slabs right there. Tom make that taste real good.
Yeah, I bet he could throw some magic to it.
That's right.
So good job up there. Hey, by the way, Barren River is on fire for also crappie and bass right now. So everybody's doing really well.
We've had a couple pictures from there.
All right. You want to catch this one?
Right here, we've got Gary Robitaille.
That's it.
With a nice bass that he caught on Old Hickory Lake. He sent that over this week, and he's been after him pretty good here lately. Been sending several pictures. Gary's
been sending a lot of pictures, and Gary and Patty both have been setting the world on fire on bass fishing right now, and that was Old Hickory Lake right there.
Yeah.
So great job, Gary. The next picture here, this is Triton McLean, and Triton said, Hugh, I had to send this in. This is one of the nice bass I caught on Kentucky Lake during that Strike King tournament. And that's a pretty good one right there that he's got in his right hand, and in his left hand is no slouch by its own means. Who would want a whole bag full of those?
Yeah, that'd be a good day. You have a bag full of those.
Those toads in the mud hole?
Yeah.
Mud hole? Good job there, Triton. We appreciate that picture. All right, we had to show this one.
This is a pretty unique picture here. Lynn Ware sent this in out of Clay County, and it's a deer that when I very first looked at it, I thought it may have been an albino, but it's not. It does have a little bit of coloration.
That's right.
So it'd be considered a piebald deer.
That's right.
But it is a very unique looking deer, and I told her to keep us updated, as she watches it, go throughout life. But that's a really neat picture.
That's a really neat picture, and if you ever in the woods and you actually get to see a piebald or albino, it's pretty unique.
It is.
Not many can say they do that.
You're not going to come by that very often.
No. And our next picture here, just had to give Mad Dad Lures over there, old Jeff Hill. I mean, even Jeff can catch a fish every now and then. And with him is Robin Blair. And look what they did. They got some nice crappie. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If you'll send me a self-addressed stamped envelope along with $100, I'll tell you exactly where he caught them. But I will say this, it was on Lake Gunnersville. So I have narrowed it down for you. You can send your pictures to us here at Southern Woods and Waters, 474 James Robinson Parkway, Nashville, Tennessee, 37219, or
Facebook at Southern Woods and Waters, or if you just want to holler at me or Hugh, either one, give us a shout on our email.
On our new email.
That's right. We're up and running again.
Stayed up till 11:30 the other night doing so. Great job, Brandon. I appreciate you very much, and we appreciate our viewers sending in those pictures. Thank you so much for that. And we got two great guests on here with us. Ricky West. Ricky, your son's tragic accident, injury, has left him how? I want to know what his prognosis is.
Justin is paraplegic.
Okay.
He has no feelings from the waist down. He's
Is it irreparable? I mean, or is there a chance that he'd come back, or?
only time will tell. He's
Okay.
at the Shepherd Center now in Atlanta,
Right.
and the Shepherd Center is one of the best in the country as far as spinal cord injuries. When he's been there since June 1st, and they've got the upper part of his body, some mobility into it. His biceps are real strong, but his triceps are weak, and he's got good movement down to the wrist, but his fingers are still not operational.
Okay.
But they're saying that once they can build these muscles back up in the upper part of his body, that they feel good about his getting mobility of his
But now,
fingers.
you got a bit of good news, though. He's gone to
Today,
Yes.
my daughter is staying with him. I left him yesterday. My daughter's went down to spend a few days with him, and they sent me a video, and he was on the gym floor in a manual wheelchair rolling himself around. And that's the first he's done of that. He's been in a electric mobility wheelchair. And this past Monday, he had his trach removed, so he's got a little more freedom now. Once they can get him out of the bed into a chair, he's got free range of the hospital. He
Okay.
just goes where he wants to.
That's
and,
good. That's good.
And it was good for him and his
It
morale.
has to build his morale.
Yes, because not only when you damage your spinal cord, it affects you mentally too.
Sure it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So dealing with the mental part of it and the physical part of it, you more or less, you're taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You'll have a couple good days, and then you'll have a bad day. For instance, I was down last Saturday, and he was down, and I asked Justin, what's the problem? He said, Dad, he said, everybody in my group that I'm going through therapy with, two of them are getting discharged this week, and said we've become good friends, and the rest of them are able to stand up and move their legs a little bit. And he said, I'm still can't do nothing. I don't understand why. I said, Justin, they've been here by several weeks, maybe a month longer than you, and I said they progressed
Yeah, sure.
further, and I said their injuries, not everybody's injury is the same.
No.
I said you're going to have to keep the hope up, and just keep God in your soul, and let time take care of itself.
Well, you know he's been on everybody's prayer list anyway, so
has.
that's a definite plus for him right there. But the benefit tournament, Kevin, when is it going to take place?
July 22nd.
July 22nd. Well, that's next weekend.
Coming up.
Not this weekend, but the next one.
That's right.
Saturday. Where's it going to be held out at?
Cedar Creek Marina.
Cedar Creek Marina. All right. Very few get called out of Cedar Creek. That's pretty good, though. That's a nice place. What time?
It's safe light to 1.
Okay.
We're having catfish plates. The Cedar Creek Marina has been graciously to let us be there. You can come. You don't even have to fish to come join the events. We'll have raffles, live auction after the weigh-in. If you just come eat lunch, they're going to start serving the catfish and stuff around 11, and you can come buy raffle tickets, eat lunch.
Well, how do you expect us fishermen to fish if you're going to serve catfish at 11?
The catfish will be there as it goes. They will be cooking it.
I know how it goes. It's first come, first serve. I know these tricks.
Some dragging in, get the leftovers.
That's right. Drag in, you get the crust.
That's right.
But so it's for everybody.
Everybody. You don't even have to fish. every plate that's sold on that, it's $10 a plate, and $4 of every plate will go straight to Justin to help him out.
Oh, that's great.
Like I say, if you don't even want to come, some people might just want to come help, and you don't want to stay for the weigh-in. Come eat lunch, buy you some raffle tickets, put your name on the raffle ticket and your number. You don't even have to be present. I will make sure that it gets to you.
Is that an all-you-can-eat?
I don't think so. I think it's a
I
plus.
was fixing to say.
I might have to come in early for that.
I was fixing to say now. You know, we got some gifted people here. I do have to say one thing. Tom Courtney's in the house. Y'all know Tom Courtney's restaurant. I took not Brandon, your daddy and I.
Yeah.
Bob Daddy and I went in there and was going to order catfish, and he said, "Look, it says catfish fillets Ace." I said, "No, that's all you can eat." He goes, "Oh, I thought it was Ace."
Tom was probably back there sweating in the kitchen. He seen you coming in there.
Seen us coming in there, that's right. So, and I say that in jest because we want everybody to be a part of this.
Yes.
And we have to think, if you question whether or not you want to go or not, whether, whatever, what if it was a member of your family? Would you want as many people there as possible? I know I would. I know you would.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, you know, we got Ricky West is here. Justin West, his son, has been stricken. It was an accident. I mean, a freak accident at that. Who would ever think that your axle's going to break in mid-stride?
It could be anybody at any time. You know,
that could happen too.
Yeah.
And for the fishing community to come out like they have, I mean, you just start naming some of these. I mean, some of these are awesome sponsors.
Vincent Lennon at Burdine Supply. I mean,
Did you have to name him first?
he went above and beyond. Vincent
He's good about doing that.
Yes, he is. Two Rivers Ford.
Oh yeah.
Chris and all of them, they've stepped up to the plate. Obviously, Cedar Creek Marina, Phoenix Boats, Enigma Fishing Rods. They sent a bunch of stuff. Oster Miller Roofing, Dickens Turf and Landscaping, Duckett Rods, Hermitage Heat and Air, Country Hills Golf Course, Nashville Marine, Lay Gates, Riverside Marine, Orca Coolers, Larry's Barbershop, Mad Dad Lures.
What?
Mad Dad Lures.
Are you kidding me?
Old Hickory
I'm gonna have to see that and write somewhere.
Old Hickory Guy and Service, Battery Tender, City Limits Barbershop, Anderson Marine, Palmer Plumbing, Phoenix Commercial Builders, Doomsday, Bed Rug, Mid Tennessee Excavating, Duramats.
Jim Brewer?
Jim Brewer. Very nice people. Very nice people.
He is.
Matt Jewett Wrecker, SC Waite, Little's Lawn Care, Procter and Graves, even Toho Marine from Florida, K9.
Really?
Yes, sir. A bunch of them guys come up and fish the big ABA championship, and I had 3 guys that stayed with me. I helped them out, and Justin come over there, and 2 or 3 nights worth just sat around, talked, made homemade spaghetti, and
they love him too.
They love him to death, and one of them is actually coming all the way back up here from Florida to fish it.
Awesome, awesome.
He is definitely coming.
And I heard you say K9?
K9 Florida,
Kelly
Albertson.
He's great, isn't he?
He's the man.
Yes,
I switched to it,
sir.
and it's
the
some
stuff.
good stuff. Indulgent Salon and Day Spa. Michelle and them is just above. I can't tell you how much they went up. It's phenomenal. Feed Out Dentistry, ARE Truck Caps, Mean Mouth Lures. Got to plug into them. They've done good.
Tim and Cinnamon. And
Houston's Meat and Produce. They've even stepped up. Bass Pro's come on board. Davidson County Co-op.
Yes,
they have stepped up
awesome.
Very big. Even Wilson County Farmers Co-op stepped up. Edwards Feed Mill, My Place Hair Design, Capital City Scaffolding, H&E Equipment Services, Chase's Taxidermy, Withrow Orthodontist right there in Mount Juliet, Big Ed's Guide Service, Michelle's Salon and Spa, Chick-fil-A, Ed's Supply, and we've got more and more even coming. The phone keeps ringing. People now, they're wanting to get involved. They kind of hear what's going on. And
all right, well, we got to do some homework right here, Kevin. We got to do our product of the week.
This week's product of the week is being sponsored by Caney Fork Outdoors. go down there and give them a shout down there at the River Store, or if you're
hey,
closer
now,
to
they
Nashville,
are
get
not
up here to
there.
Donaldson.
I mean, there is somebody working the stores. Don't get me wrong, but they're in Donaldson Plaza Shopping Center or Big Rock down there
That's right.
in Silverton. Yeah, but
Silver Point.
Silver Point. But they are at the ICAST show.
That's right. Actually, I saw that
Did you
the
see
other night.
that?
They
I
are
mean,
at the
they're
ICAST
walking
show.
around, and
Been looking
Joel's
forward to
looking
some of their.
at a truck. He's going, I'm bringing us home. You know?
They got somebody at the store up sure ready
there's
for you to
somebody
come
there.
on down.
There's
So
somebody there, but go give them a try. They got 2 great locations. Check them out and check them out there. What is our product?
this week I want to talk a little bit about this new Sniper Vision trail camera.
Dude, he can't keep them.
I'm going to tell you right now that the picture quality, the reason why there's not one in this box
It's
is
in the
because
woods.
it's in the woods. But the picture quality that we've been getting off of these cameras is pretty amazing. I mean, you would think we had somebody hiding behind a shrub, you know, taking pictures of these things. So, but it's just, I've had great night pictures, day pictures. I mean, it's really been a good
I'd like to
camera,
use a line out of the Outlaw Josie Wells. Those cameras are so good, you can see the hairs on them there hands.
That's right. You can. You sure
So
can.
you
but
can see them, can't you?
Yeah, it's
Great products, and so check them out, sniperproducts.com, and I think you're going to like, or sniperhuntingproducts.com.
sniperhuntingproducts.com.
And check them out, and I think you're going to like their big line of trail
They've got
cameras.
all sorts.
All
They've
kinds.
even got some of the cell cameras. You know,
they'll
so
send you pictures while you're asleep.
yeah.
So try that. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to even open up our phone lines for you here at 615-737-7767. Be right back with more Southern Woods Waters.